Jamin Mayer Parker Tree Service, Longmont, Colorado, July 29th, 2021. And I'm looking at a dead pine tree. Obviously, it's 100% dead on this one. It's presumed that it died from conifer beetle, and that is near Nelson Road, and Schlegel is where I'm at. What I also want to show you is the tree next to it, the pine tree, not the spruce to the far left, the pine in the middle of the video here. Notice it has an abundance of cones. So there is call it a phenomenon. It's called, there is a issue with pine trees when they are extremely stressed. They can produce what is called a stress crop. The stress crop is so that when they, let's say that the healthy appearing tree in the middle there is infested with an insect. The tree is managing that insect, and that tree wants to survive, let's say eternally. The tree is going to try to survive. So it's going to produce all those cones because the cones have seeds inside. We call them pine nuts. And squirrels and birds will disperse those seeds to, we'll say, in some way, plant another tree. So then therefore that tree can live on. It hence reproduces. So then what I'm getting at is, even with a, let's say, a robust production of cones, that might be a tip to somebody that with that stress crop, there could be an insect there. Then what can happen is the following year or even two, you might see a top-down dieback pattern. And I see the top-down dieback pattern in a lot of local trees. And, you know, obviously the one to the right, that's completely dead. Now, what we'd want to do, and since I'm just randomly driving, I can't go do this, but what we would want to do is go up to the tree, scrape the bark, possibly look for, what do you call it? Larval galleries, sawdust, so on. Typically when the insect works its way from the top down, it may emerge out of the tree around the lower 6 to 8 foot portion of the tree. That would be pretty good evidence. Other evidence would be pitch tubes. Pitch tubes kind of look like a popcorn kernel along the side of the trunk of a tree. Sometimes I see pitch tubes that are very, very bright yellow and dry. That means that's an old exit wound from the insect, or how the tree actually managed that insect by pushing the insect out with pitch. A new pitch tube is kind of a flesh tone color, kind of a pinkish, light brownish color, and it would be very sticky and sappy to the touch. So trying to get people to understand and learn and kind of register and process what they're actually seeing when they're actually looking at a tree, in this case pine trees. So the healthy, very healthy appearing tree to the left, I'd like to visit and watch this tree for the next 1 to 2 years, which I probably will, because I'm going to publish this video, and now I'm recording data, and then I'm going to have a data marker with this video. And at some point I might just go up to that resident and ask if I can investigate their tree a little bit closer and all of that, but I gotta go to work.